Russia's foreign ministry says Washington and NATO's continued missile shield plans in Europe are anti-Russian. Moscow says that's due to an unwillingness to recognise the progress made by last week's nuclear talks with Iran. The US originally said it wanted to protect its allies from the Iranian threat, but even with the nuclear deal in place, the Americans aren't giving up on the idea. The US has put warships across the Mediterranean Sea, including Spain. A missile defence base in Romania with American interceptors is expected to be completed by the end of this year. There'll be more interceptors in Poland, with a site there due to become operational within 3 years. Turkey already has a radar, which is now under NATO's operational control. Ganeta Jakan has more.
U.S. officials say the missile shield against Iran will go ahead, even if it's no longer a nuclear threat.
Does the agreement with Iran affect the missile defense plans?
We have concerns about Iran's conventional weapons, including ballistic missiles, separate from the nuclear program. Obviously, that doesn't go away. Those concerns don't go away with the nuclear agreement.
Would you say that the U.S. will proceed with missile defense plans?
We've said that the reason for missile defense is the Middle East, obviously Iran, but I don't have anything to announce for you today on any changes to that.
When George W. Bush started the missile shield in Europe, he cited the nuclear threat from Iran.
The need for missile defense in Europe is real, and I believe it's urgent. Iran is pursuing the technology that could be used to produce nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles of increasing range that could deliver them.
Iran doesn't have nuclear weapons, and the U.S. is now working as part of the team to make sure it won't have one. But Washington's reasoning for the European missile shield has evolved.
That can shift and change. The real reason is the U.S. wants to extend military power right up onto Russia's border and other countries in that part of the world. And that's the reason, and has always been the reason, for the missile defense shield.
The U.S. denies that Russia is the reason for its missile defense system in Europe.
For years, the U.S. has maintained that the missile defense system is not against Russia. Would you say the same now?
Correct, absolutely. We have been crystal clear about that, yes.
Russia wants the U.S. to provide legally binding, written guarantees that the shield will never be used to neutralize Russia's nuclear deterrent. But Washington refuses to do so.
Russia says with the U.S. missile defense system in Europe, Russia would have to build up its capacities to restore the balance of power. That means building more weapons. For years, Moscow has been saying, if the system is not against Russia, let's make a joint missile shield. The U.S. would say no. With political tensions between the two countries as they are now, that prospect of a joint missile shield looks even more remote.